Hey guys, today we're back and we'll be ranking the top 5 best Pokemon regions.
And if you're only here to see which region is best, just click on the timestamp.
The ranking will be based on our personal opinions. We love all the Pokemon games and it was hard for us to narrow it down to the top 5.
My earliest memory is when I was 17 years old and I was playing Pokemon Fire Red for the very first time, so this series is very dear to our hearts.
But please stick around for the full video because we've got a very special guest appearance from MoistCr1TiKaL.
Enough jibber jabber, let's get right into the ranking.
Honorable mention, Kanto region.
The Kanto region is amazing, one of our favorites.
This region started it all, and while we would want it in the top 5, the upcoming regions are just a little bit better, especially number 1.
Yep, this isn't some nostalgia baby tier list. We do our best to be unbiased. Overall, 9.3 out of 10. Number 5. Before we get into the main list, please remember to subscribe and like. It helps us out a lot and we really appreciate it. Thanks.
Coming in at number 5, the Unova region.
Unova is one of the best regions, with an amazing story. It's definitely underrated among the regions.
This region is the only region to include homophobic Meowth.
Pokemon should be speaking the beautiful language of Pokemon.
Uh-oh! This dope's one berry short of a fruit basket!
Pro number 1. Good music.
Yep, basically every Pokemon game has good music, but Unova is really unique, and it stands out from the rest.
Con 1. Uninspired Pokemon designs.
Generation 5 started the trend of putting eyes on objects and calling it a day.
Yep, Garbodor, Vanillish, Klinklang, all these are examples of lazy designs coming from Unova.
Really? A pile of garbage with eyes? Is this really going over everyone else's head? Game Freak is giving you literal garbage designs.
And ice cream designs.
Previous gens had much more interesting designs.
Congratulations, sir! Your original Pokemon designs are here!
Aw, thanks, I've been dying for one of these. Where's Magnemite?
What Magnemite?
Magnemite? My electric steel type? Don't tell me you forgot about Magnemite.
But you didn't order any Magnemite!
How am I supposed to play this game without Magnemite? Pro 2. This generation introduced cutscenes.
Cutscenes are cool. It really adds another dimension to the storytelling.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm part of the Pokemon world when I see the cutscenes.
I wish Pokemon were real.
Con 2. The Pokedex is locked to Gen 5 until post-game. This is genuinely one of the worst decisions ever made by Game Freak. And there's a lot of those.
This is the main reason why Unova is near the bottom of the list. Seriously, where's Voltorb?
Pro 3. Amazing post-game.
Yep, the post-game is amazing. Mainly because you could actually use previous generation Pokemon.
Okay, time's up.
No one really cares too much about the actual post-game content, but at least you can use Magnemite in the post-game, unlike Sword and Shield, which sucks and did not make the list.
Con 3. Animated sprites. They kinda suck.
Yeah, either go all the way with 3D models or just stick to normal 2D pixel art. You can't have it both ways, and it just looks soulless.
I see what they tried to do, but it honestly just ruins the art style.
Pro 4. Zekrom is cool.
Con 4. Middling story.
I feel like it tries too hard to make a deep narrative, but at the end of the day, it's a kid's game. It just ends up feeling forced and kind of silly.
Right? N wants to stop Pokemon battles by battling Pokemon. Right.
And don't even get me started on how stupid the implication of Pokemon Wars are. Trying too hard to make a mature story in Pokemon of all things is pretty dumb.
Yeah, and they also made a sequel game to try and wrap up their unfinished story, but it still sucks.
Overall, 8.5 out of 10. Just another reminder to subscribe and like the video, please. Just in case you missed the first time we asked.
Coming in at number 4. Sinnoh.
Sinnoh is one of our favorite regions.
4th favorite to be precise.
Pro 1, some of the best Pokemon designs.
Yep, not much to explain here. Giratina, Darkrai, Dialga, Palkia if you're closeted, and many more.
Con 1, mid-starters.
Gen 4 is around the time that Pokemon really started struggling with making good new starters.
How's this, Squidward?
It's beautiful.
Torterra is just a Venusaur clone, Infernape is a Blaziken clone, and Empoleon is Empoleon.
Pro 2, amazing pacing.
Sinnoh has hands down the best pacing of any Pokemon game.
Some people describe it as sluggish, but the speed of the battling and story allows you to properly enjoy the adventure.
Con 2. Distortion World is uninspired. Again, 2.5D. Soulless. Seems cool at first, but you just walk around it until you fight the boss.
Real missed opportunity here.
Pro 3. Bidoof isn't there. He's pretty cool.
Rock climb!
Con 3. Pokemon God can be caught by a preteen.
This is just stupid.
Pro 4. The Battle Frontier returns.
Con 4. It sucks.
Pro 5. Special events.
Sinnoh is the time when the special events really peaked in quality. The Darkrai, Shaman, and Manaphy events were all so much fun.
The modern events just don't have the same magic to them.
Pro 6. The physical special split was introduced in this region.
Con 6. Who cares? Overall, 8.7 out of 10.
Moving on to number 3. We've got the Hoenn region.
At the time, it was a major innovative milestone for the series, and we've got our special guest here to talk about the region for you all.
What's up everybody, it's Critical here to give you another bland, milquetoast, fence-sitter opinion about a piece of media, this time for the Gen 3 Pokemon games. Huge thanks to 1080p for having me on the video, subscribe to their channel. Pro 1, this is the first Pokemon game ever released with full color. This means the grass is green, the Charmanders are red, and the shit is brown. Con 1, there isn't enough water in the game. A lot of mouth-breathing redditors out here criticize the game for having too much water, or frankly think it's too big of a deal. It's not the cherry on my cupcake, but it's not the poop in the sandwich either. Pro 2, the legendaries are fantastic. Having the legendaries play a role in the actual story and manipulate the weather and environments is absolutely genius. Con 2, having to understand Braille to get the Reggies. This literally makes no sense. Generally the only people who understand Braille are blind, and those people wouldn't be playing video games anyways because they wouldn't be able to see what they're doing. This is probably an excuse to sell more walkthrough booklets. Pro 3, the Battle Frontier makes its debut. Con 3, it sucks dick. It does a bit better than in the Sinnoh games, but that's not really saying a whole lot. Like we're comparing gas station hot dog diarrhea to Taco Bell diarrhea. Same shit, different cheek. Plugging it into the moist meter, I'm giving the Hoenn games a liquidy 70%. The games aren't bad, but they're not particularly fantastic either. When I played these games for the first time as a kid, I wreaked havoc in my undergarment. By replaying them as an adult, a few droplets is all I got. No, it's not bad Anyways, see ya.
Thanks, Critical. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, and make sure to subscribe to 1080p. Maybe I'll start to upload on a more consistent basis if they ever get more than 100 views on
Alright,
the
get the hell out of here.
Overall, liquidy 70%, just like he said.
Please! Please subscribe! Please!
Up next, we've got the Johto region, with Pokemon Gold and Silver.
There is so much to talk about with this game. If we wanted, we could make an entire video dedicated to this one game alone. But that would mean having a consistent upload schedule, so yeah, that's not happening anytime soon.
Pro 1, Kanto region. Playable. No elaboration needed.
Con 1. The best part of the game is Kanto, which is only available post-game.
We have to sift through all that dirt to get to the diamond at the end of the tunnel, which is never fun.
Pro 2. There's so many things to do in the Johto region.
Con 2, like leaving.
Pro 3. This generation introduced shiny Pokemon,
I love shiny Pokemon, and they're so much fun to hunt for.
and they look so much better than the originals.
Con 3, the Heart Gold and Soul Silver remakes are a total downgrade of the original. Despite their names, there is neither heart nor soul put into either of these games.
Yeah, these games were rushed and blatantly reuse assets. Goes to show how lazy Game Freak can be sometimes.
Pro 4, having a climactic mountaintop battle against your character from the Kanto games is absolutely breathtaking. And him having some of the Pokemon you had on your playthrough of the games is a neat detail.
Con 4. Too bloated. Feels like the second region was copy and pasted last second from an already existing asset. The entire region is hollowed out and lacks the charm of the originals. Why even put this unnecessary bloat in?
Yeah, why even include Johto?
Overall, 8.3 out of 10. Now before we reveal the best region, we just want to say thank you for liking and subscribing. At this point, we know that surely you've liked and subscribed by now, so we really appreciate you. Thank you.
Alright, we've kept you waiting long enough. The number 1 Pokemon region is... Kalos.
Kanto. Who would have guessed? The first region is the best.
I could've. Kanto is simply phenomenal.
The game is a masterpiece from start to finish. It is absolutely perfect in every way. Amazing story, gameplay, designs, villains, and more.
Ah, man, the designs.
Yes! Yes! Come to Papa!
Kanto hands down has the best Pokemon designs. Basing designs off of things like Pokeballs, sludge, and magnets is so creative, and it adds life to inanimate objects, creating a colorful world of whimsy that you don't see in the other regions.
Just compare these designs to designs from later gens. The difference is night and day.
The world building of this region is phenomenal, and it doesn't shove it in your face like Unova did. It created a sense of scale in the world through indirect methods, rather than just straight up feeding you information through cutscenes.
For example, you can infer from Lieutenant Surge and his dialogue that he participated in a Pokemon War. The idea of a Pokemon War is awesome, and in a realistic world with Pokemon this would almost certainly happen. Trying to make a mature story in Pokemon is a great idea.
Don't even get me started on the balancing. The balancing in the Kanto games are flawless, and Game Freak somehow got it right on the very first try.
Yep, this is before they started adding all those stupid gimmicks with abilities and Z moves, and Megas and Dynamax and Terrastalize and all that other bloat.
This was also the first and last game to feel like a real journey. There was this air of wonder about the world, like you had no idea what was going on, where Pokemon came from, why you can befriend them, and so much more.
The only con for these games are that they're so good that they ruin every other game in the series after you've played it. Nothing else lives up to the Kanto games.
Overall, 10 out of 10 for a perfect score.
Thanks so much guys for watching our video. We got the motivation to post again after this guy commented on our last one and reminded us we needed to upload. We're a few days behind on this weekly video because we were busy playing Mario 65.
Just a few days late.
Yep. To prevent any more delays, please subscribe. Please. We need subscribers.
Please.
You thought you'd never see me again, didn't you? Well, too bad. I'm alive.